listen, college officiating isn't great. And one of the reasons is because in college football, you have 131 programs or 130. College basketball, you have like 350. It's a math equation. You need 3 referees, right? And there's 350 programs. It's a numbers. The NBA only has 70 refs. They work them hard. They're all well compensated. I think you'll make almost $200,000 a year your first year in the NBA, 550 or more with some comps once you're a senior official. So the NBA, very small, highly compensated group of mostly veteran officials. In college basketball, you get some young guys. It's hard to find them. These guys are hustlers. Now, an SEC ref can make 175, 200 a year. No question. Those guys are hustlers, right? So I was talking to a friend about this. I said, I wonder if you could do this. You have 12 to 15 full-time college basketball officials. That's it. Paid for by the NCAA. You put one in every Power 5 conference, 3 guys, 3 people, Pac-12, Big 12, Big 10, ACC, SEC. And they do the big TV games. So the stuff going out to the public, it's the number one crew. Then the tournament comes. Those guys, again, get the big dog seeds. And it sounds maybe idealistic. I don't think referees alter this tournament, but there are times that aesthetically it's just bad optics. The NFL preseason, it's just bad optics. There's nobody in the stands, baseball in April. That's why I've said cut some games out. Start in May. There's like rainouts for 30 days. And I do think college basketball officiating, that first weekend, all those teams, it's just hard. You got so many teams. Is it something they're concerned about? Or is this just me pie in the sky? Or do they look and say, we got to get a little cleaner in these big TV moments?
Well, yeah, I think anytime, and the thing is too, the most prominent voices in this sport, I hate to say it, you can't watch a game that Jay Billis is calling without Jay Billis. I'll be polite. He gets a little frustrated at the time. Were you going to say? I didn't know if you were going to say something there. So I don't think it's good. I think the biggest thing, Colin, I don't think people realize this. As you said, they're independent contractors. Some of these guys and girls, they'll work 5 games a week, like 4 games a week. They'll be in Syracuse on a Tuesday, get on a flight and be at NC State that night, and they're 50, 60, 45-year-old people. And there's nothing wrong with it. Make a living, do what you got to do. But, I don't have all the answers. And I do think sometimes it's a little bit overblown. Like, most of these games, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but the right team won, the better team won.
Yes.
Duke beat whoever because Duke is the best team right now as we speak. But I do think it is tough with the block charge. It is tough with just the inconsistency. And it is kind of, I don't know if funny is the right word. I kind of feel bad, but there's been 2 or 3 times where they've had to bring in Gene Steratore, the rules expert there, and I don't know him at all. But he's basically had to say, they kind of missed that one on the court, and you feel bad for him. It's like, these are his friends and colleagues and things like that. So I do think there's an optical thing. I think, here's the thing though, right? Is like everything else with the NCAA, there's no leadership. And so because there's no leadership, because there's no one at the top, and it's the same with the transfer portal, it's the same with NIL, it's the same with every major problem in college sports right now, is who do you go to? Who wants to make those decisions? Who wants to put the plan together? Who rubber stamps it? And so that's the unfortunate part. I love college sports. I love college basketball. But this is where we are with college sports right now, is there's no leadership at the top at the NCAA. There's no leadership at the top with Indianapolis. And until it gets there, I don't see very much changing. I really don't.